YouTubers, it's Smoke Natural coming to you guys today with a video on how I make my protein balls. They're actually a snack that I like to have when I'm on the green smoothie lifestyle. I am actually on day 6 of the green smoothie cleanse. And yep, I will be cheating a little bit on the cleanse by having one of these protein balls as my snack. So at any rate, I'm going to tell you why it's kind of cheating. There's one ingredient really that you're really not supposed to have, but I don't believe that it's going to destroy the success of the cleanse. Just totally destroy it. So I'm just going to allow myself to cheat a little bit with it. And anyhow, this was a video that I was supposed to do quite some time ago and just never got around to doing it. So someone had asked before for me to do a video on it, and today I'm going to do it. All right. So in order to make the protein balls, it's really simple. I only have 3 ingredients here that you see. I have honey. Okay, it's not the special raw honey that I normally would use, but this is what I have today. So honey, and of course you can't have the protein peanut butter balls without the peanut butter. And right here I have the natural peanut butter. I'm not real big on brand name or anything like that, but this is what I keep in my cabinet. And then of course, in order to have more protein, I use my protein powder, Plant Head. They call it the real meal. It's all the nutrients that you need in just one serving of this thing. It is raw vegan kind, so that definitely helps as well. I like this protein powder because, you know, it's full of protein, full of fiber, it's gluten-free, soy-free, whey-free. You know, it's free of all of those things that I am pretty much allergic to in terms of the allergens. All right, so it's real simple to make this, guys. As you can see, just 3 ingredients. I usually start out with my peanut butter, and let me tell you, I am one of those cooks who does not measure anything. I'm kind of from the old school. We just kind of add stuff as we see fit. So with the natural butter, peanut butter, you know, you kind of have to mix it up a little bit before you add to anything, because it has the oil just kind of sitting up on top. So I like to kind of mix it up before I do anything with it. Just a quick mix, nothing real serious or anything like that. And again, like I said, I don't measure, so I'm going to probably put just a whole lot. I don't even know, probably a cupful. I want to try and make a batch of between 12 and 16 protein balls. Okay, so when I finish adding this peanut butter here, I'm gonna pick the bowl up and show you basically how much peanut butter I have. We go through quite a bit of peanut butter in my household. This is how much basically I've added. The balls are not going to be really large in size. This is probably a cup, so it's really not any more than that. Okay, so anyhow, I add my peanut butter first, and actually you can get kind of creative when it comes to these protein balls. If you're on the green smoothie lifestyle, you can add coconut, you could add oats, you could add what else, little bits of dark chocolate. This is how much honey I've added, so that's not even a quarter of a cup. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I don't saturate it with honey because I'm not supposed to be having it anyhow. Okay, so I mix that in, mix it in well. All right, and that's about it for that. Now the next thing I add is again the protein powder. With this, let's see, this is actually the serving size for the cup, for the protein. Okay, so this is fairly large considering some of the other protein powders that I've used. The cup, the serving spoon is about half as much. So I'm going to take, let's see, about this much here and add that in. I'm going to take that one first and then mix it in and then kind of see whether or not I need a little bit more. Okay. Ooh, it's looking like cookie dough. I think that was a little bit too much for this batch here. So yeah, look at that. Look how that's, yeah, it's still supposed to have somewhat of a viscous texture to it, not this cakey or doughy. Okay, so I need to add some more peanut butter to that. Okay, so let me go and get another spoon really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so more peanut butter. All right, I'm probably going to add, I don't know, this is probably 1/4 of a cup. Just to get back that viscous movement. Okay, so that should be enough. We'll see in a minute if it is or not. So I'm gonna mix that together. And tell you what, I'm going to add a little bit more honey. All right, if anybody out there is on the green smoothie cleanse, listen, don't do like I do if you want 100% success, okay? I have already determined that I'm not going to get 100% success on my journey this time. I've already cheated like 3 times already, and you know, day 6, and I'm still trucking along. I'm not going to allow the fact that I succumbed to coffee, or I succumbed to some KFC chicken without the skin. I'm not gonna let that stop me. So I'm not gonna have 100% success, and that's okay. That's okay. As long as I keep going and I have more good days than bad days. So imperfect progress. That's what I keep talking about, right? I think I have gotten the consistency that is needed in order to create the balls. It now looks like cookie dough. And I'm going to start now rolling the balls, okay? All right. So, I start out with basically just kind of spooning out the size of ball that I want to create. And as you can see there, not so big, okay? And I'm going to try and get like 12 to 16 out of these if I can. So I just take that and kind of take it off the spoon and then add it to the palm of my hand and start rolling. Okay? And that's all I'm going to do for these next ones. They're not going to be perfect balls, and that's okay. Okay? Because having perfect balls is not something that is necessary. So I have this, I have basically a plate, paper plate, and some aluminum foil covering it that I like to place my little protein balls on. It's not perfect, but anyhow. So I start with the next one again. And the balls are not going to always be the same size either, so, and that's okay. All right. Okay, so as I am doing these, I'm thinking about the length of time that I'm going to need for them to actually solidify. I will usually put these in the refrigerator, covered up. I usually kind of pinch the foil together and kind of, you know, give it that kind of closure, and keep them in there for at least 2 hours. Now, there have been times when I have just been impatient and I instead put the balls in the freezer so that they could freeze up, you know, solidify a little faster, and so that I can eat them faster. And waited maybe an hour, maybe 45 minutes, you know. So, but the risk you run with that is that, you know, you'll have some kind of liquidy condensation on the balls once they start to thaw out. So if that's okay with you, then that's hey, do what you do. But that's not always the kind of taste that I'm looking for. So I'm going to try to be patient this time, and just leave them in the refrigerator for a couple of hours to allow them to do what they do naturally. So, y'all seeing how my things are coming out. I've got 5 already done. And it's just a really good, quick snack. And let me also let you guys know, I got myself in trouble. When I first discovered these little things, my daughter was the first one to actually start making them. And I told her, oh, these are good. Tell me how you made these. And when she showed me how to make them, I was like, yes, because I had gotten to the point where I was kind of bored of the snacks, the approved snacks. And I needed something else. A lot of times when I go on a new program, and I dare say diet, but a new program, and, you know, we have a list of things that we can and cannot eat, you know, I get bored eating the same things over and over and over again. So these protein peanut butter balls were a welcome addition to my my program. All right. And I got so excited about them that I ate way too many of these things. And let me just tell you, peanut butter is not your friend if you are consuming it in large quantities. You talking about, and I really didn't know what was going on with my body until I had begun to do a little bit more research on what could possibly have been the problem. But I had become seriously constipated as a result of eating all these protein peanut butter balls. Like, I just got snack happy with them, and they appear harmless, but when you put all of these things in your body in relatively a small time frame, you are asking for trouble. I mean, these things had me backed up so bad that I was like, what is wrong? I was on, you know, a good path at first when it comes to my regularity, and then introduced these, and all of a sudden it threw everything off balance. So I was definitely just disappointed in myself for just being, first of all, just being too greedy. Being too greedy and not concerned about my portion control. You just cannot eat these things back to back to back to back to back. You know, they may be small, but peanut butter is still fattening. And peanut butter will clog you up if you're not careful. Okay? So let's not do these. It's a great, quick, and cheap snack to have around the house. But don't go overboard with these things, because it will backfire on you, and you may be paying for that mistake for weeks to come. I mean, weeks to come. It took me months really to discover that it was actually the peanut butter that was the part of my problem. Yes, it took me months to recover from getting all that mess out of my system. I'm telling you, y'all don't want to do that. So, word to the wise, Eat these things in moderation, okay? Eat them in moderation, and have fun with them as well, okay? But as always, I got to continuously, you know, try new things to help keep me motivated and staying with this program, this lifestyle that I'm doing. So the green smoothie lifestyle works when you work the lifestyle properly. Okay, that's the problem with a lot of these diet programs that people go on to. They're not meant to be sustained long term. But I believe that the green smoothie lifestyle is definitely maintainable if you stick closely to the way it's supposed to be done. Okay, I don't feel like I'm missing a whole lot or restricting myself too much with it. You know, there are times when, of course, you have to be restrictive, of course, when you're on the cleanse and all of that. But to be just totally restrictive, I don't find myself feeling that way. The problem that I run into is running out of ideas, or not just running out of ideas, but the convenience of having to prepare certain foods for myself. Like if I'm doing two smoothies a day and then doing whatever I want for the third meal, running out of ideas for that third meal. And a lot of times I just revert to what is convenient, what is quick to make, instead of putting in the time to prepare. That's where my problem comes in. I'm gonna have to take that off the plate because these things are starting to run off of one another. Boredom from eating the same things over and over and over again. There have been many times when I just decided I'm not going to do any smoothies today. I've been like that. You know, get to work, I've got all my smoothies prepared to eat while I'm at work, and then I'm just bored. I don't want a smoothie. I'm not feeling a smoothie today. So, oh well, it's going to be maybe a taco or burrito or something like that. To relieve myself of some of the guilt, I try to make sure that I don't eat as much like starchy food like bread or pasta or anything like that. So yeah, you've got to definitely learn how to continuously prepare your foods and put in the effort and the work, and it's going to pay off. Okay, there's nothing like preparation when it comes to being on a program like this. You've got to just get with that and stick with preparation. Okay, all right, I've got 2 more to go here, and almost finished. And like I said, I'm going to cover this up and put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. Last one. Alrighty. Add that. Okay, so let me move this out. Alright, so this is basically what we ended up with. I have, let's see, 4, 9, 14, 14, 17, 19, 21, 23 protein balls. All right, so that's a good amount. I am going to limit myself to no more than 3 for the day. Really, since I'm on the cleanse, I should be limiting it to just 2. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. And I have to go in the kitchen, you guys. So I'm gonna have to turn off the camera right now and wrap it up and show you later when it comes out. All right. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys you know, decide to implement your own version of these protein peanut butter balls, and let me know how you do with it. Okay. Until next time, I will see you again. Bye.